How to combine like terms. Our goal today is to understand what a term is and to simplify an expression by combining the like terms. So terms are values separated by an operation. To simplify by combining a like term, you have to understand that numbers or units are not the same as an x term or an x squared term. We also have y squared and y. We had these tiles that we brought out on our desk. And we need to understand that if you have an x squared value, you cannot combine it with an x. These are different area values. They're different values. So let's try a few expressions and simplify by combining like terms. If the expression was 3x subtract 5x, you would combine the terms x because they are the same term. So 3x take away 5x, you would have negative 2x. If you had another expression, x squared plus 4 plus 3x plus 2x squared. First of all, there are 4 terms. They're separated by the operation. So in this expression, there are terms that can be combined. The x squared, highlighted in red, and the 2x squared are both x squared values. So those can be combined together. Now in front of the 2x squared, there is an addition. So we need to make sure we're adding it. So x squared, 1x squared, plus 2 more x squared would be 3x squared. We also have a number 4, and that does not have a variable. It's just a number in blue, and that cannot be combined with anything else. So you would just bring that straight down. Then we have 3x. 3x is also another term, and it is just a term that cannot be combined with anything else. So you would bring that straight down. So that is the simplified expression. You cannot combine x squares with x's, and x's cannot be combined with numbers. So we have 3 terms left. Let's try the expression 10x squared plus 7x squared plus 4x minus x squared. So first of all, I have to recognize the terms. There are 4 terms, and I'm going to underline the terms that are like terms, meaning we can combine them. There's a 10x squared, a positive or a plus 7x squared, and then I'm going to skip the x because it's not in the x squared family, but negative or minus x squared is. So we're going to combine the 3 green like terms. 10x squared plus 7x squared is 17x squared. I'm going to bring down my 4x, and I'm going to bring down my minus x squared. So some of you, we were drawing arrows in class too, and you can do that if that helps. So 17x squared, and remember we're minusing the x squared. So 17 take away 1x squared. We would be left with 16x squared plus 4x. And we cannot combine these terms because x is a different term than x squared. Let's try this again. Let's try it with distributive property. So if we had 4 parentheses x plus 5 plus 3x subtract 2. First, we want to do PEMDAS and follow distributive property by distributing the 4. So 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times 5 would be 20. And then I would bring down the rest of the expression. You can use colors if you'd like, or underline. So in my expression, I see x's, so those are like terms in green. And then I just seen plain old numbers. So I see a positive 20, whatever's in front of it goes with it, and negative 2. So I'm going to combine my green. 4x plus the 3x would be 7x. And then I would have 20 take away 2. That would give me 18. And I can't go any further. That would be my final value. And one last problem. Let's add in some other types of variables. So if we had 4y plus 3y squared plus 3x minus y. we have to recognize all of our different terms and what can be combined. So our 4y in red is different than a y squared term because y squared is larger. But negative y would also be a y term. So I'm going to also highlight that in red. 3y squared, is in green. And then in blue will be our x variable term. So looking at the colors, we can definitely combine 4y take away y. So 4y take away 1y, I would be left with 3y's. Then I just bring down my 3y squared and bring down my 3x. And we can't go any further than that. All of our terms are combined.